Welcome! This video will present to you the proper hand washing technique. Why is it so important to wash our hands? Washing our hands helps stop the spread of microorganisms and infectious diseases such as COVID-19. As a general practice, we wash our hands when it is visibly dirty, before and after eating, after using the toilet, and after handling anything that is considered dirty. In the healthcare setting, we wash our hands before, during, and after caring for a sick person, after doffing gloves, and after contact with body fluids, open wounds, or contaminated areas. Now we proceed with a demonstration of the hand washing technique. We first need our supplies, which are running water, soap, and paper towels. Before we start with washing our hands, roll up your sleeves and remove any jewelry or ornaments, as these can harbor germs. Making sure that you are free of these ornaments aids in a more thorough process of hand washing. Next, position yourself in front of the sink, making sure that you keep your clothing from touching the sink or the edge of the counter. This is to protect you from contaminating yourself or soiling your clothes from microorganisms that may exist in the sink area. Turn the faucet on and adjust to moderate flow and warm temperature. You may check the temperature first before fully immersing your hands so as to avoid burning. We use moderate flow to prevent the water from splashing, which further spreads microorganisms. Also, warm water is recommended in washing to help remove oil from our skin. Be sure to have your hands lower than your wrist. Allow the water to flow 3 to 4 inches above the wrist to the fingertips. This is to prevent germs that are already in our hands to travel up our elbow. Our hands are considered as the most contaminated area. Apply 3 to 4 ml of soap agent to palm of hands, enough to create a good lather and cover the entire area of your hands and wrist. In this video, we are using a liquid soap. If you are using a bar soap, be sure to rinse the soap before returning it to the soap dish. Use circular motion to create a lather. We start with the palm of our hands, then the back of our hands. Interlace your fingers through the back of each hand. This helps to thoroughly clean the spaces in between our hands. Then interlace through the front. Then, in a circular motion, rub the tips of your fingers and fingernails against the other palm. Grab your thumb and wash in a circular motion, making sure the space in between is also cleaned. Make sure to wash your wrists as well. Be careful not to touch the surface in the sink, as this may contaminate you. If any part touches the sink, repeat the entire process from the start. With the fingertips down, rinse and allow water to flow from the wrist, which is the least contaminated area, to the hands and fingertips, which is the most contaminated area. Most hand washing is a minimum of 30 seconds if washing for the first time when coming on shift. Use clean paper towels to pat dry from wrist to hands. We always start with the least contaminated area, which is our forearm or wrist, then our hands, which is considered the most contaminated area. Make sure to thoroughly dry hands by patting and not scrubbing, as it can damage the top layer of your skin. Moist skin becomes chapped and leads to breaking of the skin surface, which may cause infection. Discard the used paper towels in the trash bin. Do not use the wet paper towel to turn off the faucet, as microorganisms from the faucet may transfer to the wet paper towel. Instead, get a fresh dry sheet of paper towel to turn off the faucet, making sure that you do not touch the surface with your clean hands, and discard the towel in the trash bin as well. That wraps up our video demonstration for proper hand washing technique. Thank you for watching.